with more. Hey, Liz.
Morning, Liz.
Ah, she's getting into it.
Hi, good morning. I'm with the kids and we are painting away. I'm gonna do this side. Kind of reminds me of the Karate Kid, remember? You gotta use your elbow, or no, your wrist. There we go. Look at this. How fun is this? We are painting the truck. This is really known as the object. This is their painted object that the museum has here. And today it's this retro Ford truck. It's a 1954 truck. And it's such an interesting concept. Like when you come here to the museum, the adults can get in on the action, but it's really for the kids to just paint. I mean, how often can they just have free range to paint whatever object is here? It happens to be this Ford 1950s truck because this was the original painted object way back in the day, 35 years ago when the new Children's Museum first opened up in San Diego. Oh, look at, you can even use your hands like this little girl. Hi, how are you? Look at her go. How fun is this? And so one of the reasons why we're here, not only just to talk about, my hand's pink, not only just to talk about the painted program, if you will, but also because it's a special year. The new Children's Museum located here in downtown San Diego has been around now 10 years, and it's a great place to come with the family. They're always open on Sundays, 7 days a week, pretty much, right?
We're closed on Tuesdays. We're closed on Tuesdays right now, but
okay.
Starting summer, we're open 7 days a week.
Okay, so there you have it. I want to, off camera, really quick, talk to Carrie. Carrie Fox here. She is practically the woman in charge here at the museum. Carrie, thanks for having us here so early this Sunday.
Oh, it's so great to have you guys here. It's such a fun year for us, turning 10 and bringing back all of these things that sort of hark back to our past. And the painted objects is just a great example of how we let kids express their creativity.
That's what I like about this museum, because you guys have really infused the arts in everything, in every corner of this museum.
Yeah, so when we reopened, because obviously we're 35 years, when we reopened as the new Children's Museum, the word new really signified a new approach, which was contemporary art. We work with contemporary artists. We commission them to create these elaborate, full-size pieces of art that kids can touch, climb in, on, around. So we try and make art approachable for kids, and they really develop an appreciation. And then with things like the painted object on our clay, they really get to get their hands messy and express themselves in their own way.
So what will happen here, Carrie, is this paint, every day the paint color changes, right? There's a new color every day, and it just keeps piling on.
Yeah, so we just took our last piece was here. It was a covered wagon because we had a California-themed exhibition, and it was like 2 inches of paint on around that. So yeah, every day it'll be pink today, it'll be a different color tomorrow. They get to paint the flowers. That's kind of a fun thing. So those will end up being probably like big lollipops or something.
Very good. Come on out. Once again, right now the museum is open every day except Tuesday, and then in the summer it's 7 days a week. And this is just one tiny corner of this museum. Al, if we pan this way, I want to show you one of my favorite spots, Carrie. I used to be huge on clay. As a kid, clay. Look at this. Help yourself. Take a clay piece and you can mold it. And then what's great is that the kids actually can create something and take it home. It's all part of the admission here, right? And so look, they have areas here where you can sit with the kids and just craft away and design away. And I bet the parents love this.
Yeah, we actually do see a lot of parents also sculpting, because parents don't get enough opportunity to be creative. So we encourage parents to engage with their kids and get their hands messy too.
I love that. Let me see. I'm going to go over there and see if she'll talk to us. Thank you, Carrie. Let's come over here and see how folks are doing really quick. Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Can I talk to you? What's your name?
I'm Caroline. This is Amelia.
Caroline and Amelia. How great is this? What do you think of this museum?
Oh, it's a wonderful museum. We've been coming here. We have an older daughter since she's been born. We were here this morning for the inaugural truck painting, and such a fun place for kids to play and experience different kinds of art.
And look at her go. She is creating something right there, whatever it may be, and she's going to get to take that home. That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And you can get a membership, by the way, here at the museum for a little over $100 or so, $125. You can become a member of the museum. That gets you in anytime you want. And of course, it's a nonprofit, so that's what kind of helps keep this museum running. We're going to venture off into some of the other areas here, but that's what's happening here at the new Children's Museum downtown. It is a special year because the museum, number one, celebrating 10 years at this location. And of course, the painted object is back in its original form, which was that 1954 truck. There's a story behind that. Behind the person, I just met him. I forgot how you pronounce his name, but your staff member who fixed up that truck to bring it here.
Yeah, Karash.
Karash. Oh man, he is a personality too. So there's a story behind that. We'll share that with you coming up.
I'm anxious to find out what that story is. I was looking at that truck. Oh man, that's a nice old chassis. Could do something good with that. All right, thank you, Liz. There it is, right there.
It's pretty neat. Okay, you bet.
About 500,000 San Diegans